So for me, what I've realized from my friends coming in from outside Ghana, they want to eat Ghanaian food
Mm-hmm.
because they've been away from Ghanaian food for so long. So I would recommend a place that does Ghanaian food buffets. So a couple of places I can mention are Azmira, and there's this place called Ayiwemu by Jane. It's at
Are
Mile
you
Seven.
by Jane?
Yes. So
Okay.
it's a local restaurant that does buffets as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Baobab at East Legon, they are going to start doing buffets every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely send my friends there because I know they'll be craving Ghanaian food, and a buffet will be the best bet because they would have a wide selection to choose from. Yes,
Are you by Jane?
Jane and Baobab.
Okay. So again, Baobab is where?
It's at East
East
Legon,
Legon.
on the boundary road,
Mhm.
getting towards the runabout.
Azmira
Yes,
is
Azmira
in
is
Roman Ridge, right?
yes.
Okay.
And one thing about the Baobab buffet is they are going to allow you to get your car wash for free, because
While you're
in
eating.
the how should I say it? There's a car wash in that same vicinity as the restaurant.
Ah,
So when you go, you're also going to get your car wash for free. So
that's
just
value
putting
for
that
money.
out there.
Nice. Okay. You didn't tell us where Ayuwemu by Jane was.
It's a Mile 7.
Mile 7.
Yes.
That's quite, that's when you're heading out of Accra, isn't
Yes, so I mean those around that area, because you've realized most of the places we've mentioned,
it? Central.
Osu, Laboni, East Legon too. That's a suggestion for those that live around that side.
Brilliant suggestion, actually. Okay, we're still keeping with the adult visitor stroke potential love interest date night suggestions. Let's stay with food. Zubeida. Yeah, so adult from abroad, perhaps your boyfriend, husband, wife, girlfriend, you want to take them somewhere that represents Ghana.
Definitely Buka.
Again?
It's a thing I do every December anyway. I usually have diasporas come in and I'm supposed to show them what Ghana is really about in terms of food. Buka is always my go-to.
Buka is number one for you.
Always,
Why?
'cause the food is always good, and they're flexible with certain things. So even if you want to introduce somebody to something and they don't have it on the menu, if you speak to them, they can do it for you.
Ah.
They can create a special menu for you and your diasporas, which will introduce them to everybody. For example, last December like this, they created an entire buffet setup because I had people coming in and it had like 20 different meals on it. So I was able to introduce people. Okay, so this is Baku and this is this and that's that. So it's always my first stop for people coming to Ghana.
Wonderful. And if I want to create that amazing nightlife experience for this visitor, where am I going?
I'd say you should consider maybe Bloom Bar. One. Bloom Bar this year focused on day parties, a lot of day parties. So you'll get a good vibe of what Ghana actually represents when you go to Bloom Bar. That's one place that you should probably check out. You should check out Adan, Treasure Island. There are this a range of beach places in Adan. Treasure Island will probably be one of them. I'd also say they should also check out these travel groups. There are 3 travel groups that I will, or travel pages I would recommend. One is on Route 54. The second one is called Sorted Charlie. And then the third one...
Sorted Charlie.
Sorted Charlie. Yeah. And then the third one is Access Explore. So what these 3 groups do is when you're coming in from outside the country, they have curated events for you, which range from, if you're not a deep nightlife person and you want to do things like quad biking and other events, like hiking and yes, all those kinds of things. Maybe like you want to go on a boat cruise or things like that. These 3 pages or these 3 how do I call them? Are they companies? Yes, they will curate these kinds of experiences for you, and they are very moderately priced. which is really great. And then you get a lot of souvenirs also. So these are some of the things that you should check out. You should also check out Local House. You can also find, if you're coming in from outside and you want to get some Ghanaian apparel, maybe some beads, some clothes and stuff like that. Local House in Osu is also somewhere you should also check out.
Wow.
To add to what Joe Blackwater said, there's also another company called Adventor, like adventure and tour together. So they're also in the same line as he mentioned, and they also do specific events for groups. So maybe if you are coming from Nigeria, a group of 15, they do like a whole itinerary for you and your friends to explore and feel Ghana. So just putting that out there as well.
Nice.